Hey everyone, Dr. Nuesse here again, and today we are tackling the topic, is breakfast actually the most important meal of the day? This is the first video of mine that you're seeing. Thanks for checking me out. My name is Dr. Matthew Nuesse, and in clinical practice, my focus is permanent natural weight loss. If that's something that you might be interested in, consider subscribing to this channel and definitely hit the bell notification icon next to the subscribe button, and then you'll be notified every time I put up a new video on weight loss. So, is breakfast actually the most important meal of the day? First things first, let's define what breakfast is. And what we do in our clinic, what we define as breakfast, is eating in the first 3 hours after you wake up. So if you wake up and you eat within 3 hours of when you wake up, that's considered breakfast. Anything after that is lunch, dinner, snack, whatever. So is eating in that first 3 hours actually important? Well, let's first look at where this notion came from. Where did it come about that breakfast is actually the most important meal of the day? So we look back in history, and it actually came from the Kellogg's cereal company. They coined the term breakfast is the most important meal of the day as a marketing ploy to sell cereal. I mean, there's nothing to it more than that. They wanted to sell more cereal. They put out this marketing ploy saying breakfast is the most important meal of the day. You need to eat cereal first, and it worked. Obviously Kellogg's is one of the biggest cereal companies in the world now, if not the biggest. And today, a lot of people take breakfast as the most important meal of the day as biblical fact when it comes to health. You know, if you don't eat breakfast, you're nutritionally set up for failure for the rest of the day. So then we need to actually look at the research and keep in mind that my focus is weight loss. I believe that weight management, if you don't have control of your weight, you don't really have your health. So I look at all the research based on weight management. And it's a little murky. There's research out there that shows if you don't eat breakfast and you fast for a certain period of time, you can lose weight, certainly. And there's research out there that shows that if you eat breakfast first, then you lose more weight. There is a study out there that says that skipping breakfast causes patients to gain more weight. So we have to look at that a little further. What the researchers actually found is that people were actually making up the difference in calories later on because they felt like they were doing something positive right away. So they're actually eating more because they were skipping breakfast. That's the same kind of phenomenon I tell patients a lot of times about diet drinks, diet sodas, diet Cokes. And I did a video previous to that. I'll link that video right up here on the difference between diet and regular soda. But basically, this is my philosophy. Patients that drink diet soda sometimes gain more weight. That's what the research shows. Typically, it's because they make up the calories somewhere else. Psychologically, you think, oh, I'm saving calories here. I'm doing something healthy. And then you are free to eat more calories somewhere else. So it's the same kind of phenomenon. As long as you don't make up those calories, meaning after you skip breakfast, then you won't gain any further weight or more weight than you would if you were eating breakfast. So we in our office, when we're talking about weight management, always have patients skip breakfast. We just don't think it's necessary. I mean, let's look at our ancestors 2,000 years ago. We would hunt, we would kill an elephant, we would have a big feast. We didn't have refrigerators, we couldn't store the meat. We had to get as many calories in as we can, and then we'd go a long distance until we killed another elephant. Or maybe it's winter and there's nothing even around to eat, and we have to live off of our stored up energy. So our bodies have not changed in these 2,000 years. They haven't changed at all. What's changed is society. Now we're in a society where there's plentiful food, and the food is stripped of all of its nutrients, and it's high in calories, so we just keep wanting it and wanting it and wanting it. So there's absolutely nothing wrong, in my opinion. There's nothing unhealthy about skipping breakfast and going right to lunch. Personally, I eat breakfast. I do a meal replacement shake for breakfast. That's just what I do. I don't also think there's anything wrong with eating breakfast. At worst, what I would say about breakfast is that at best, it's overrated. It's an overrated meal. So this was actually a request video. A couple videos back, I asked for suggestions on new video topics, and one of them was, what's the detriment to not eating breakfast? So I do look at those comments. I do take those suggestions into consideration, and this is my first suggestion video. So if you have anything that you want me to do as far as a topic, please leave that in the comment section below. I'll take a look at those. I'm building up a list here, and we're gonna work through them. So again, subscribe to this channel. If you're new here, hit the bell notification icon. Until next time, stay happy, stay healthy, and I will catch you in the next video.